Kennedy Productions coming to your way again. If this is your first time coming to my channel, please like, subscribe and share. We need more subscribers. This is a throne chair that I picked up from a thrift store, and I'm going to upload the picture of how it used to be before. It had no tuftings. It had a flat, front foam there with the fabric. So I went outside, I took all the materials out, and then I sprayed it gold metallic. But one thing is, the spray Walmart already ran out of the spray. These were two throne chairs that I'm going to work on. I finished working on one, and I decided I want to show you how I worked on the other one. I had to cut a cardboard piece, which is cut to fit the front part of the back. And this is a material that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. So we're going to be using a drill like you saw with the scotch. This is a scotch fabric adhesive. I wanted to use a different foam, but then I figured I had a used one there, so I wanted to make a brand new one. Yeah, so I just made the lines with 8 inches intervals between them, because this throne chair is big. And then I made the tufting. As you can see from behind it, I took the original foam out. So I'm gonna spray the back like I did, and then we spray the front, put in a little bit of back. We can move on. The fact is, when you make the markings for the foam, you have to make sure you make holes. I figured, as you can see, the holes are so tiny, and what I am talking about. The holes became so tiny, I struggled through it to get the padding in, and I actually decided to give you a raw feel of how it ended up. Like you can see, I tried to screw it in with the drill with my washer and my screw nail. But when you don't make the hole big so as to push the burden through it, then you're gonna have struggles with it. So I ended up cutting the first part that I did out, and then again I thought of, you have to show people how this really is. So now that is how it all came down. So I had to make holes in the button before putting them through. So now you see, gonna put the nail into the screw nail into the washer and try to scoot or push it down. The first one went right there, I realized the back that I put there, that is the cardboard, came out. This is the second one being put there. This can be a fun work, can also be a tedious work as well. When you're struggling to put in the screws, it can be tedious as well. As you can see, as you can see, part of the struggles right there. When you are not able to make the holes very well in the button, you end up struggling to push the screw and the drill in, because the drill is gonna tangle with the screw. So with my own experience of fumbling whilst making this project, I like to let you know that when you're making the holes in the button through to the foam, you have to make sure the button cuts all the way through to the foam, so it can work really well. I had to do it again. Now we got it through. Still have to do this one more time. So like you can see, I have to show you how the struggles were. So as to help you not to make mistakes when you want to try refinishing or changing the look and the style of an already made chair. I could have cut the sides, but I just wanted to make sure I don't have to be cutting it piece by piece, but then to weave my way through and to cut the excess out. As you can see, trying to cut the excess out so that I can have a neatly tabbed and packed side of my throne chair or armchair. though this piece didn't have enough foam or button on the arm, I like it this way. You can choose to make yours more, cushion it more so you can really enjoy it. These sides I had to staple and stick them to the side. At a point I had to put a hot glue on some of the sides so I can have a semi permanent seal. So with this part, you can either decide to make a thread, cut a string, or a rope size material to sew it together to form like a thread look rope, so you can use it to seal the edges with a hot glue. This is another way that you can use to fix your edges, but I decided just to go ahead and tuck them in like that, because if you are an artist, you know that every mistake is a design in disguise. This is a hardware staple that I use in my line of work. You can decide to go for a less stronger one, but as you can see, to be able to staple a material to the wood, you need to have a strong stapler and also a strong staple pin. This is the part where I had to cut pieces to seal the side for the arm. I just decided to cut it this way, seal with a staple gun. You can decide to cut it in an arc form or a scallop way, so you can use it. It all depends on you and how you want to feel your design, how you want your design to come out eventually. To put in more staples. Realize that I keep twisting and turning just to make sure I align them in a way, and then my camera is also positioned in a way that I can get everything to you just as it is. So as you can see, you can really see how it is with the putting them together. As far as the arm designing is concerned, I could have decided to put more or heavier foam and button so that the arm will be chubby or bulky, but then I decided just to use what was there originally and then to change the material so that I can have a look. I had actually ordered a throne chair from Throne Factory, and then they all ended up being a scam, and I lost a great deal of money because due to the COVID, the throne chair was never shipped to me. I never received it, but the payment had already gone. Screw me. Well, as I was scammed by these people, and I figured later on that it wasn't just me. When I went to the thrift store to check on items that I can use in my DIYs, I came across these two throne chairs. I said, wait a minute, I can get these and use them to make a pretty good masterpiece. And here we are, almost done with the hard work. In working some of these things, you will need a helper, or you will need someone to help you if you are not very particular about what you're doing, or if you are not really used to the items being used. Because the hardware stapler, it needs a lot of arm strength to be able to use that. Sometimes I have to use two hands to do the stapling. And you have to put in more strength. But so far, it's good. We're getting there. I can get these and use them to make a pretty good masterpiece. And here we are, almost done with the hard work.